Hello Retromovie fans, I'm back again with another video, and this time it's a Wattpad original story called The Assistant, written by Elle. It's gotten over 1 million reads, and it's my first contemporary, but it's one of my favorites. I read it when it was originally on Wattpad, and it's gotten published, and you can get this at barnesandnoble.com. Or you can get it, if you have an e-reader, you can get it at the, I don't want to say the Google Play Store because it's not available, but you can get it on Kindle, any kind of e-reader. If you have a Nook, you can get it really easily. But, and you can get it, there's also it's the story from Adrian Kingston's point of view as well. It's called Inside His Head. So let me get on with the review. And what happens is Adrian Kingston is a sexy British millionaire, and he's looking for an assistant. And just so happens that he puts an ad on the internet, not sure where because I read really fast, but he puts an ad on the internet and sends out for a PA, which is a personal assistant. And Emily answers the ad because she really needs the job, and knowing she's read a little bit about Adrian, and she knows that Adrian is a playboy, and he does some things like maybe touching her inappropriately when she first walks in. She does not appreciate this, and she walks out and calls him a sleaze and a spoiled brat, which ordinarily would not endear you to your future boss, but because of the way she doesn't put up with any of his crap, she instantly gets the job, and her first duty is to dismiss the other size 2 modelish girls that have come for the job. By the way, Emily is not a size 2, which might appeal to Adrian because Adrian is used to getting whatever he wants. Women he just has to say 2 words to them and they instantly want to sleep with him. But not Emily. Emily is not putting up with any of his crap. But it takes Adrian a while to win over Emily. And in the next part of this video, I'm going to tell you my favorite scene and my favorite characters in this book. So stay tuned and I'll see you on the other side. Hello Retromoviegirl fans, I'm back again with my favorite scene, and there's a scene in this book where he's just hosted a gala. I think it's for cancer, and Emily goes along with his current girlfriend or whatever, but at the end of the gala he hides her keys, which she has in her clutch. I don't know how he got the clutch, but he hides the keys inside the limo. And when she calls her best friend, which I'm going to talk about very soon, when she calls her best friend Amy doesn't answer the phone, and she doesn't know who else she can call, so she ends up calling Adrian. Adrian says, "Stay right where you are. You can come stay the night with me." Keep in mind that he has the keys in his possession already. So he made it so she has to stay at his house. And he insists that for some odd, stupid reason, which you'll find out if you buy the book, he insists that she stay in his room, that they sleep. They're not actually having sex, but he insists that they stay together. You know the old trick. I've talked about it before. But in this scene, she's actually nervous because she says she has 3 rules. First rule is don't stay any longer than you're supposed to stay. Don't stay there, period. But if you're going to stay there, don't stay there any longer than you're supposed to. Don't sleep in the same room. And don't have breakfast. All these rules fly completely out the window, and it's just hilarious. It does take Adrian some time to win Emily over, but eventually he does do that. But I can't tell you anything further, but I can tell you some of my favorite characters in the book, and one of my favorite characters in the book is Amy, because I think she's hilarious. She laughs at her own jokes, and she makes jokes at Emily's expense. But they both laugh, and they're both best friends. They've known each other since college. And my other favorite character is Mason Kingston. He's Adrian's father. He says things like, I hope my slut of a son is treating you better. So he obviously thinks of his son as a man whore because he can't keep it in his pants and every woman wants to sleep with him. But he's absolutely hilarious. And to find more of his jokes, guess what? You're going to have to buy the book. I really appreciate the book because it was published and it was a Wattpad story. So if you have a Wattpad story you want to read, you want me to read, leave it in the comments as a link and I will read it. But basically, honestly, this is the funniest contemporary for my first time out I think I've ever read. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section, and I'll talk to you in my very next video very soon. And remember to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Bye.